and gentlemen, before we begin this matchup, let's meet the players from the visiting Saigon Heat. At number 1, Win Tuang Tu Stefan. Number 2, Lenny Daniel. Number 6, Win Tang Yang. Number 8, Josh Munzon. Number 10, Win Van Hong. Number 11, Hameen Quaintance. Number 13, Lei Van Dai. Number 33, David Arnold. Number 39, Bui Nguk Tang. And number 91, Hien Dang Xian. Head coach for the Saigon Heat is Anthony Garpinotto. Assistant coaches are David Singleton, Pang Tan Kan, and the team manager is Connor Nguyen.
好，我们也欢迎呢，是我们越南的西贡热火队。接下来呢，就要借用大家呢现场的朋友的热情跟欢呼声，我们准备介绍是我们高雄圣徒队。
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the lineup for your Kaohsiung Truth. Number 0, Jay Wei.
首先呢，为大家介绍是我们球衣编号0号的魏世杰。
Number 1, Ku Jen Che.
球衣编号1号的古人杰。
Number 2, Lu Jun Kwan.
接着呢，为大家介绍的是我们球衣编号2号，人称的苗栗小跑车，欢迎的是我们骆俊全。
Number 6, Raymar Jose.
他是来自我们菲律宾的远东大学的球员。
Number 9, Lin Zhongzhan.
所以热情的掌声呢，欢迎球衣编号9号的李宗贤。
Number 13, Cheng Hao Chun.
球衣编号13号的张浩君。
Number 17, Achi Inigo.
来自我们菲律宾的远东大学。
Number 21, Carlos Andrade.
接着呢，是我们球衣编号21号的张可群。
Number 23, Cedric Oliver. Number 32, Wesley Su.
接着呢，为大家介绍的是我们球员编号32号的许梦华。
Number 33, Derek Hall. And number 66, Li Wei Min.
人称呢，我们冈山凤小月，球衣编号66号的李伟明。
Head coach for the Kaohsiung Truth is Sabatino Chen, with assistant coaches Justin Stafford, Kevin Twine, and team manager James Mao.
接着为大家介绍的是我们总教练陈三梅、Justin、Kevin， 以及我们欢迎的是我们领队毛嘉恩。
Both teams approach center court for our traditional handshake before the game. Our officials for this game from Hong Kong, Yuan Chun Yip. First umpire from Malaysia, Chan Oe Xiong. Second umpire from Singapore, Go Po Seng. And our commissioner from Malaysia, Wong Chun Min. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kaohsiung Truth taking on the visiting Saigon Heat, only from your ASEAN Basketball League.
over the world, welcome to your ASEAN Basketball League. And we are here live at the Kaohsiung Municipal Senior High School for the match between two teams searching for that elusive win number one. Chicky Ray is here with Coach Koy Banal. And we got a good crowd, a home crowd for the Kaohsiung Truth. They are searching for the truth. They're finding win number one against the winless Saigon Heat. Pleasant afternoon to you, Coach.
Good afternoon, Chicky. Good afternoon to our fellow viewers around the world. This is a very interesting matchup between two Bulldogs who still haven't gotten their first win.
Now, Coach, you've coached so many teams from the collegiate ranks to the amateurs all the way to the professional league. And how do you get that monkey off your back, knowing that that first win is about to come? I mean, both teams are, Kaohsiung Truth is 0-4, Saigon Heat is 0-3. But after 40 minutes of action, one team will get their first win.
I've been in that situation as well. Based on my experience, we were 0-5 when we were starting the league. I was starting to coach in the professional league. But the most important thing here is the mindset. The mindset that the team, the whole team, including the coaching staff, that will bring into the game. You know, the positive attitude, but more importantly is the team concept.
Now, Saigon Heat in their fiery red and black jerseys, Kaohsiung Truth in their yellow and white. And as mentioned earlier, Saigon Heat going 0-3 already. 3 of their losses coming from Malaysia, Singapore, and Hong Kong, while the 4 losses of Kaohsiung Truth, Coach, 2 from
Alab, Filipinas, and Hong Kong.
So interesting, because this is the first time that these two teams will see each other.
That's right. That's right.
So any players, Coach, that we need to look out for in this match?
Well, as we can see, the two heritage import of the Truth, Inigo and Jose, did well in their last game against Alab Filipinas. Actually, they came close. They lost in a very contested game against Alab. And I believe they're in the right track. You know, they changed their coach, their head coach, and we are expecting a different system in this ball game.
How about on the other side for the Saigon Heat? The men wearing their red and black, with Heat scoring the first 2 points, courtesy of number 11, Hammond Quaintance.
Saigon Heat have been in this league for a long time, ever since. That's the difference between the Truth and the Heat. The Truth, this is just their maiden season. And Saigon is pretty much know how to adjust in this kind of an environment.
But if you're from Saigon Heat, you're so used to getting into the playoffs, then all of a sudden, at the start of the new season, you are still winless.
Well, this is the 6th season of the ABL. You know, teams are really preparing well for this tournament. That's why maybe a lot of teams have improved their roster, have improved their system. That's why maybe Saigon is not getting their first win yet.
Teams are simply improving, right?
Right.
As we go along the tournament. Meantime, Sue with a miss. Battle for the rebound. And they will call a foul on the sweet shooting Sue.
That's the kind of attitude that I'm talking about here. You know, Wesley Sue have shown the crowd, you know, what it takes to win a ball game. For that matter, he just have to, you know, rub off that energy with his teammates.
2-0 is our score in favor of the Heat. 8:40 remaining in the first chapter. They go to Daniel with that slam. Lenny scoring the 4th point of the Heat.
In that particular situation, the man of the dribbler just funneled him going to the baseline, but, you know, nobody helped the helper.
On the opposite side, Wesley Oliver has it. Shot clock down to 7. Tough shot. And another empty possession for the Truth.
It was a good defense by Marcus. He just challenged the shot. That's what it really how to defend in a game of basketball.
Meantime, coach, the first 3 of the game courtesy of Chang Hao Chun, number 13 for the Truth, as Lenny approaches the hoop with much authority earlier.
That's the tendency of a team. After making a good basket, you know, when they come down on the defensive end, sometimes they celebrate, you know. That's why they have to be really ready, especially if you're going up against a team that, you know, is so explosive, that who wanted to get a win.
You saved the celebration after the last buzzer.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
At the end of 40 minutes.
That's the mindset that we're talking about here. You know?
So Daniel on the line. They have a 2-point lead, 5-3. On the other side, the baby hook was an air ball. Heat on the run. Quaintance. They're giving him that outside shot.
Yes. That's all because of the scouting report of the coaches. You know, maybe the coaching staff have seen how he played, and he doesn't really have that good percentage from the outside. That's why they gave him that.
Meantime, Daniel with a miss.
You can see that Saigon, you know, their game plan is just to attack the Truth. So they just have to be ready for the attack. The Truth have to be really, really ready for the attack. Nice pass.
But good block coming from Josh on the other side. That was a wild shot by David Arnold. Again, another block by Munzon on Wesley Su.
Yeah, that's a violation.
So 2 blocks by Munzon. You have to love Josh Munzon if you're the coach of Saigon Heat, not giving up on that play.
Right. But I would like to give credit also to the Truth, who spotted Zhu for that supposed to be an easy layup, but you know, Munzon just didn't give up on that play.
So credit to the passer, credit to the blocker.
Exactly.
There you go.
That's basketball, you know. You have to play it on both ends.
Meantime, Daniel gives it out. That's a miss by Arnold. On the other side, Inigo, open jumper. You do not leave the Heritage import Achi Inigo open.
That's right, and we know the capability of this young man. He can shoot from outside. He is a really, really good point guard, for that matter. He can set up the table. He can set up his teammate.
Munzon with a miss. We are tied at 5. Chance here for the Truth to grab the lead. 5:47 to go in the first quarter. Oliver has it with 14 to shoot. Takes a long one, and it's good. So Cedric is not gun shy, Coach Koy.
Yes, he can shoot. I believe he has a pretty good touch from the perimeter.
Truth with a 2-point lead. Not anymore, as Munzon ties it at 7.
Munzon is quicker than Jose. They should have established that weak side help.
Oliver again with the ball. Cedric against Josh. They go to Derek. Shot clock down to 6. One fake. That's an air ball. Red shirts on the run. Daniel, fancy pass, and it's good. Arnold will be credited for the 2 points.
Again, the game plan of Saigon here is just to attack. So they have the Truth should be think about running fast on the defensive end.
They're saying that Paul is good inside and out, and he made me look good.
Yes.
He made me look good.
I think that's a good game plan, you know, just going to where your strength is. They're going to hold first at the post, but nothing's going all right. That was a good help from Cedric Oliver.
Good block indeed coming from Oliver. Another look, different angle, same result. That ball is out of here. 12 to shoot, tied at 9, 4:11 to go in the first. Inside to Quaintance.
That's a good play, a flex action for the world import.
Hammond Quaintance, they said, is a new import of Saigon Heat, but I think he is already acquainted with the style of the Saigon Heat. Jose creating space. He doesn't care if the defender is taller than him or not.
That's what a Raymond Jose can do for a team. That offensive rebounding, his energy, the 50-50 ball, you can count on him in that department.
Short on the jumper by Daniel. We are tied at 11. Jose, again another strong drive. But empty possession on that one. Ball will go back to the Heat. We got a timeout, 3:19 remaining. We are tied at 11. So this is something good, both for the Heat and for the Truth, Coach Koy, because I see the energy, I see the hustle. They're diving for loose balls, and they're sharing that basketball around.
I think the Truth is in the right direction. Number one, they changed their lineup.
Check.
All right. Number two, they changed their head coach.
Looks like it's working. Check.
Yes. Number three, the energy, the mindset that you will bring into this kind of ball game. So, well, considering that this is just their maiden season in the ABL, I believe they will be able to improve that standing, you know, as they go along.
Now let's go to the other side of the fence as we show you the huddle of Kaohsiung Truth. But on the other side of the fence, the men in red and black, they're also having that animated discussion there with Coach Anthony Garbelotto. I mean, they have a new import in Hammond Quaintance, but so far so good for the new import as well. I think he has adjusted quite quickly to the style of the Heat.
Maybe because of the Christmas season.
Okay.
You know, they had the luxury to gel well with his teammates. That also goes to the Truth. They have the time to gel together.
Now we have a new pair of legs, fresh pair of legs inside the court for the Kaohsiung Truth. Number 0, Jay Wei, who I believe is a very good point guard. Jay Wei, number 0. And we'll see if he has fit into the system already of the Truth. Now interesting if Wei and Inigo, because they're on the floor right now, interesting how they will play good music together.
Right. I understand Wei is this is his first game.
Yes.
And he haven't practiced with the team yet.
Oh,
I heard that he played in a D1 back in the States.
Division 1
Division
team.
1 ball.
But earlier, Coach, we saw Raymond Jose taking advantage of his height against Josh Munzon, giving the lead back to the Truth, 13-11. And Arnold will go to the line.
So again, Saigon Heat is just attacking the defense of the Truth. Yeah, that's how you will be able to release the pressure from your players. You know, you just have to motivate them. You just attack, attack. If nothing happens, just go to the next play.
Oh, you can't cry over spilled milk, right, Coach? I mean,
right.
If it doesn't work, I mean, move on. And the same goes for the record. You're 0-4, you're 0-3. You cannot cry over the 4 losses or the 3 losses. remember the tournament format is you play each team four times.
Yeah. So
Two home and two away.
You will have a chance to get back on them.
Yes.
Right.
So this is the first of 4 meetings.
I've learned this, you know, when John Maxwell said, if, you know, about the past, you cannot dwell on the past, you just have to learn it. A mistake will be a failure if you will stay there and you won't learn anything from it. I believe these two teams have learned from their past losses.
Very well said, Coach Coy. Let's see how these guys bounce back. At the corner, open 3. Book it for number 13. Chan Hao Chun, if I'm not mistaken, that's his second 3 of the game.
Right. They lack communication there when it comes to defensive transition defense.
Daniel had to be artistic with that shot, but empty possession. Here comes Wei. The pass to the corner, the 3 ball. Heat check. Meantime, at the corner, Josh also missing from Rainbow Country.
Right.
You're pointing at Lenny Daniel.
Daniel, yeah.
Is he tired?
Maybe. Maybe because of the holiday season. But maybe there's a, you know, I can see that there's frustration in him. Because they're not waiting for him. He haven't gotten the ball yet. But this guy has the ability to score, you know.
And just continuing your sentence, Cedric Oliver scored on the other end. He's been getting the ball.
Yes, from Kaohsiung Truth, right.
As Arnold scores on a long 3, making it 18-16, still in favor of Kaohsiung Truth. Half a minute to go in the first chapter. Inigo in heavy traffic. And they call a foul.
You know, Achi Inigo and Raymar Jose is used to running a dribble drive motion offense under Coach Nash Rosella. So he's pretty much, you know, even whatever system they are running offensively, because there will be breakdowns. You cannot score just like that in your first, second, and third options. There will be breakdowns again. There he goes. I like the energy of Monson. You know, he's not giving up.
Yep.
He got caught by the screen. You know, number 32, Wesley, has an open look at the basket. He got a good pass from Paul. And Monson did not just stop there. He chased him and tried to block his shot. Almost. Only he fouled Wesley.
And I think I know the reason why he's really after Wesley Su every time he has the ball, because Wesley Su is known to be a very accurate sniper from the outside.
Right.
So if you are Josh Monson, you don't want Wesley heating up.
He's a markman. That's
markman. 7 ticks to go in the first. 4-point lead for the Truth, and one here for Arnold.
His move is kind of familiar, you know. There's a resemblance there.
Look at that behind-the-back dribble. The hang time. Boom. Arnold is on the line with 6.4 remaining in the first chapter. 2-point lead for the Truth.
He looks like one of the star players in the Philippines, in the people.
I know who you're talking about. Here we go.
Yeah.
5 ticks to go. Tight pass inside. Heat on the run. And there goes the buster. Will they count that basket? That will be tough. So our 3 referees.
Pretty close. Yeah, pretty close.
Stephen Ewan from Hong Kong, Nelson Chan from Malaysia, Steve Goh from Singapore. They all said, nope, it's not counted. First chapter is over with a score of 20-19. Kaohsiung Truth up by a point. But I like Saigon Heat. They are searching for that same win. Quick break, folks. We'll be right back. Showing highlights earlier of the first quarter, it was back and forth, red and black, yellow and white, and after the first 10 minutes of action, Coach Koy, Truth hanging on to a slim 1-point lead, 20-19. Your thoughts about the first chapter?
Well, both teams are playing good basketball in the first quarter. Good thing that that last play of the Saigon Heat did not count. Was not able to reach the final the time. So they could have gotten the lead at the end of the first quarter. But as I said, the basketball should be played on both ends, two ways. You cannot just focus on offense. You need to play defense as well.
You're a coach who loves ball movement, who loves sharing of the basketball. Are both teams doing that, or are they just trying to outshoot each other?
The numbers, we believe numbers do not lie. As I said at the start of the game, being able to overcome getting the first win is about playing as a team.
Yes.
If you're talking about playing as a team offensively, they should, continue to share the ball. Very glaring in the stat sheets. No, it's the Truth have issued 4 assists.
Okay.
Courtesy of Cedric Oliver, got 1, Inigo, Chan, and Hall.
So far, so good.
Yes, they're sharing the ball. They're spotting. They're reading the defense well. They knew where to go to. Nice.
And you were talking about actually Inigo with that hop. After that, a very difficult shot. But on the other side, Saigon Heat, they only have 3 assists, and it has been bothering them because they only average about 10 per game.
Yes, that's right. If you have to consider the 3 shots of Wesley,
yes,
who got blocked by Mark Monson, it could have been an additional assist for the Truth.
That could have gone up to 7.
Right.
Okay, so this was the difficult shot earlier of Achi Inigo. Look at that. One-hander, and then he goes hop. Achi Inigo, Heritage Import, giving the Truth a 3-point lead, 24-21. Ball goes back to the Heat. Nice sharing the game with you, Coach Koy. You dissect it really well. Here comes Quaintance. Missing the left-handed layup, and that was a frustration foul there.
Right. You will notice in the offense of Saigon, it's all dribble penetration. Maybe the coach is emphasizing on the dribble penetration. They're running a dribble drive motion offense system. So, but they have to look for open spots also, open man.
While on the other side, they are capitalizing, talking about Kaohsiung, on the height advantage of Paul, and that was part of the scouting report. He is so good with the baby hook.
Yes, you cannot go wrong with that, going to the big man, going to who has the height advantage at the post.
Monzon will be called for a traveling violation because he saw that he went up against the Giant. Talking about Derek Hall, look at that.
Talking about playing team defense. On the other end, the Truth is playing good offense, and on the other end, they're helping each other.
Yes.
They're watching each other's back, and that's good basketball for you.
Now, the good thing, though, for Saigon Heat is that this is just a second quarter, and they're only down by 5.
Right.
So adjustments could still be made, but you don't want that gap to keep on getting bigger.
Right. That's why they need to, whatever happens in their offense, they have to get back on the defensive end and try to get the ball back. Whether it's off a turnover or a bust or a mid shot, they need to make stops on the defensive end.
And I think it could start from that three-point shot by Josh Munson, cutting the lead of the Truth down to 2.
Yeah, it came from a good defense.
Here comes Hall. Out to Oliver, shot clock down to 5. They go back to Hall, 3 to shoot. Out to Inigo. And Inigo had to change his shot because he saw Lenny Daniel in front of him.
You know, if I may say this, Hall should position himself at the block. You know, he's getting the ball too far. So he's getting, you know, he's having a hard time backing off his man because, what's his name? Daniel is pretty heavy.
Daniel, okay.
Daniel.
Meantime, Quaintance, his own version of the baby hook.
That easy. As I said, it all started from the defensive end. They made 2 stops, and then they made a basket on the other end.
So there's a 5-0 run here by the Heat. We are tied at 26. Under 6 minutes to play in the first half. And that was an empty possession for the home team. Ball goes back to the Heat. Meantime, Arnold is working hard here, setting the place for Saigon Heat. Munson on the attack. And I don't think Raymar was ready for that.
You will notice the offense that Saigon Heat is running. There's an action on the weak side. So that the help side will be busy on the penetration of the man with the ball. So that's what exactly what happened in that particular situation. Good thing on the part of the Truth's defense is they did not give up. They were able to tap the ball out and it went out.
Now Quaintance hits a 3 from the corner. Coach, this is now an 8-0 run here by the Heat. Stolen again. Munson on the other side with a slam. What a throwdown from Josh Munson.
That was a 10-0 run.
10-0 run indeed, 31-26. Started with a steal, the lead pass, and a flush down from Josh Munson, the heritage import of Saigon Heat. They are up 31-26. It's a 5-point lead for the men in red, the visiting team. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Back here at our venue, it started with that steal, the lead pass, the throwdown of Josh Munson for the 10-0 run by Saigon Heat. They're up 31-26. Share us your thoughts, Coach.
You will notice the difference between the bench of the Saigon Heat and the Truth.
Go.
The coaching staff of the Saigon Heat are all very active. You know, they're doing their job. They're coaching the players. While maybe on the other end, the Truth should have called the timeout when the Saigon Heat made a 5-0 run.
But it ballooned to a 10-0 run.
Right.
And the run continues. Back-to-back throwdowns coming from the Heat. This is now a 12-0 run, and they're up by 7, 33-26.
The Truth should do a good job in their transition defense. We've seen it already right off the bat. The Saigon Heat will just attack their defense. Look at that. There's nobody getting an open man.
Oh no, oh no.
And that's a 15-0 run. And now the Saigon Heat is up by 10.
Another 3-ball coming from Josh Monzon. He was, a lot of coaches say that he's a good defensive guy, but he's showing his offense as well. And Oliver stops the bleeding for Kaohsiung Truth.
Well, that's a good one for them, no?
36-28, men in red and black are up by 8. Quaintance is in the 3.
How many 3 points have he scored? Yeah.
Interesting. We'll check the stats later on at the halftime break. Hall with a fake. And another steal here by Saigon.
Good idea. Good idea.
Oh, look at the pass. And look at the throwdown. The alley-oop. Picture perfect.
I just wanted to find out how many fast break points have the Saigon Heat have scored against the Truth.
Inigo high on the glass. It was David against Goliath on that one.
Well, Archie is now trying to control the ball game for the Truth. And I think he's doing a pretty good job on the defensive on the offensive end.
Now you were saying how many fast break points, how many threes, and how many dunks have we seen from Saigon Heat as well?
In that particular situation, that particular play, it did not come from a run. It came from their half-court set. He just curled and then penetrated.
And the big guys are even running the floor.
That's too easy, you know. That's easy basketball for Saigon. Truth should do something about it defensively.
So this is now a 21-4 run. 21-4 run. And Arnold will be called for that push against Oliver. Another look here, folks. This has been the bread and butter play here of Saigon. The fast break, the extra pass, the flush down. It's just too much sharing of the ball, Coach.
Right now, well, the Saigon Heat is maybe learn from their numbers. You know, right now they're trying to share the ball. They're doing you know, hitting the open man, and that's good basketball. You know.
Jose wanted to share that ball, but you have to give credit to Hammond Quaintance for preventing that easy basket by Hall.
Right. You will notice he did not give up on the play. He's outnumbered. All he did was just a cut and mouse, foot fake, and he was able to tap the ball out.
Again, 21-4 run here by Saigon Heat. They're up by 12 as we approach the 2-minute mark of the first half. Inigo goes to Jose. Jose moving well without the basketball, scoring on the layup, and he'll get a bonus free throw.
All right, now Jose is now going to the post. He has a mismatch at the post. That's why they're going to Jose at the post.
So 42-32, 10-point lead for the Heat. Raymar Jose giving Lenny Daniel a friendly bump after that basket. He'll get a bonus free throw right after this timeout. 1:56 to go in the first half. Now, let's talk about that run, a 15-0 run. It's now a 21-6 run, but it started with a 3 of that guy over there, Josh Monzon. Then everybody fed off his energy.
Again, it's about making stops on the defensive end and then translating it into precious points, you know. Now, the Truth should be able to learn from what the Saigon Heat is doing in this game. You know, if there's nothing happening going right in the offensive end, they should go back on the defensive end and try to get the ball back. Whether again it's about, after the turnover or off a miss shot, they need to go back on the defensive end, communicate well, cross matches, and be sure that there is a man in front of the man with the ball.
And I also noticed, Coach Koy, the two heritage imports in Josh Monzon and David Arnold, the two world imports in Lenny Daniel and Hammond Quaintance, they're not trying to outshine each other. Right. They are actually complementing each other.
I like that. I like that. No, I like that. That's what we've been, emphasizing to our team. In all my teams, I was telling them, let's go hard in practice, because I believe, the games will start in the preparation. We are not competing with each other. We are complementing one another.
Now going over to the other side, we saw that happen in Kaohsiung Truth, where Oliver, Hall, Jose, and Inigo actually complemented each other. But here in the second quarter, we are missing that.
That's right. That's right. Now, I think they've seen the coaching staff of the Truth have seen where to go. They're going to Jose because he has a height advantage at the post. Hall can shoot from the outside. Oliver can shoot from outside. Inigo can shoot from outside. And I think that's a good ploy for the Truth.
Now let's see if the Truth can have a good closeout here in the second quarter. They're down by 10. Shot clock down to 9. Hall with a fake. Could have traveled there.
Could have traveled.
I have to agree with you. Could have traveled there.
But that was a good move. He just made one fake, and Oliver just bite that fake.
Lead is down to 8. Lenny with a miss. Now, if you're a Saigon Heat, you don't want to fall in love with one-shot offense.
Right. That's a one-shot deal.
On the other side, Jose. And they will call a foul against Lenny Daniel, but that was kept alive by Raymar Jose.
That's what I'm saying. That energy, of Raymar Jose is rubbing off with Hall like that,
And I think that Lenny Daniel is starting to get a little bit frustrated with how Raymar Jose is playing him.
Right.
And you know how good Raymar Jose can play with using mind games, those tricks inside the court.
That's what he can put on the table for the Kaohsiung Truth. And when I heard that Inigo, Achi, and Raymar is going to play for the Truth, I'm just excited for them.
Extremely happy.
Right.
Yeah. Split for Hall. Lead is down to 7 for the Heat, 42-35 as we approach the end of the second quarter. Arnold for the 3. That's a miss. So even if the Truth is down at the end of the second, at least they were able to close it strong enough to bring it to the third quarter.
So right now, Hall is talking to Achi and Inigo to look at him at the post. Look at that. He has really has a height advantage over his man.
When Vang Hong on your screens earlier called for that foul, I mean, it wasn't a difficult call for the referees. He was actually banging the back of Derek Hall.
Yes, and that's a foul. It's not a normal defensive stance, that you will do for an opponent, for an offensive player.
So Hall, as he went to the stripe 2 in a row, is now 3 of 4 from the line. The lead is down to 5 for the Heat. They have 10 on the shot clock, same number of seconds on the game clock. Arnold, shot clock down to 4. The alley-oop. And the easy basket for Lenny Daniel.
Nobody helped.
Oh.
Let's see in the slow-mo.
No basket.
The head coach is so furious.
And I think I have the explanation there, Coach, because there was a slight difference from the shot clock and the quarter clock. So the quarter clock had a little bit more than the shot clock, and it was very close. So I think the referees were looking at the shot clock And I would say,
Was it the basket?
ball.
Yeah, was it the basket?
Okay, we'll try to verify that. Second quarter is over. We'll be back in a moment.
hardest things in life is to be different. It's not easy to step out and do something that the next person is not doing.
You know, I grew up as a kid, you know, looking at the NBA, dreaming hopefully one day I can get there. I grew up watching All-Star games and, you know, thinking that'd be cool, you know, if I can make it there. And now I'm 11 years in consecutively, so you try not to take it for granted. You know, you try to, you understand that nothing is guaranteed to you. So I'm thankful.
Don't be afraid to be different, man. That's what Make Your Own Way stands for. Your way. Everybody's is different. Everybody got a different story. You might be from the same block, you might be from the same park, the same neighborhood, whatever the case may be, but everybody got a different path.
I think what Dwayne and Li Ning are doing for these kids is unbelievable, man. I think we need more of those type of people that are not afraid to sacrifice something that's cool for something that can have a positive effect on so many others, and most importantly, a younger generation.
D-Wade coming to my high school, it means the greatest thing in the world, basically. And he's giving back to me, like this room, before he gave back to this room, it was really small. Now it just looks excellent, it looks the best. And D-Wade coming to my school, personally, that's just the greatest thing to ever happen, because most people, when they make it, they don't come back.
What these kids get to learn in these moments is not just how to put a ball in a hoop. They learn how to be themselves, be confident and competent in any arena. It's fun, it's fun.
Make your own way to me is kind of like paving your own path to greatness.
Be a leader, kind of follower.
To inspire other people to lead by example.
Challenging my team to find the need in the community, without you. And, going around and trying to, figure it out, man. And, we always try to leave an impact. Every time we come to a city, I know how important that is. It could be something small, man. Just by seeing someone come to your school or see someone care about you enough, it can change your whole outlook on life. So I've been there before and I get it.
So we get moving really outside here. Okay, so those two are the second play is Q on the one side. Same play as Lenny. Okay? Come Q. Try that motion out.
Now we are back here at Kaohsiung Municipal Senior High School for the continuing coverage of the ASEAN Basketball League. This is the matchup between the home team, Kaohsiung Truth, versus the visiting team, Saigon Heat. Chicky Ray is here with Coach Koy Banal, and third quarter action about to start. Earlier, folks, we talked about the assists, the fast break points, the points inside the paint, but we didn't touch on the leading scorers of both squads. And Coach Koy, please walk us through our leading scorers in the first two quarters.
Saigon Heat is up by 7 points. They actually, the guys who scored in the first half are all the imports.
Okay.
Who scored on the double digits. Quintangs has 13. Daniel has 11 points. And Munson and Arnold has 10 apiece. While on the other end, very glaring that their main man should be Hall.
Yes.
All right. He scored 11 points, and 4 players have scored 6 points apiece.
So the imports for the Heat are doing the damage. While on the other side, we're still looking for more production from Derek Hall.
Yes. For the sake of the televiewers.
Yes.
In that particular possession, with Inigo and Raymar Jose, who's running the break, there are teammates back in college.
Okay.
They're both played for Far Eastern University in the Philippines.
Thus, the familiarity with each other.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
However, Coach, while you were sharing that, Derek Hall just got his 3rd personal foul.
That would be bad news for the Truth, but I believe Hall can hold his own.
Nice move coming from Chan Hao Chun. Earlier, he scored 2 threes in the first half, but he's showing that he can also score inside.
2 things will happen in the second half. If you are down, it will be either you will be able to turn around the situation, or you will just go down the drain.
Yes.
But right now, the Truth is starting so strong. They made actually 6-0 run. And now the lead of Saigon is only by 1.
And that 6-0 run, they were able to do that in just 1 minute and 24 seconds here in the 3rd quarter. Euro step for Daniel. It's a miss.
Nice move.
Inigo directing traffic. Pulling up for the jumper. 8-0 run here for the home team, to the delight of the crowd. Now the lead swings back to Kaohsiung Truth on that 8-0 run, 45-44.
Now the Truth is returning the favor to Saigon. They made actually an 8-0 run. Let's see if they can extend it to 15-0, where Saigon made that run in the first half.
Oh, Hammond knew it, that it was an air ball as soon as he released that ball. He tried to save it using some body language. But to no avail. Meantime, this was a drive earlier by Chang Hao Chun. Easy 2 for the sweet shooting Chang. On the other side, on the same side, working hard underneath. Cedric Oliver to help in that 8-0 run. Shot clock down to 11. Inigo finds Oliver. Shot clock down to 6. Step back, the 3 is good. 11-0 run.
Right. I was expecting a 15-0 run, just like what the Saigon Heat did in the first half. So we're still waiting for the next 4 points for the Truth.
48-44. Almost 3 minutes into the 3rd, and Saigon is still scoreless here in the 3rd chapter. Quaintance with a power play, still empty. Here comes Oliver. 5-on-4 break. Jose underneath, extra pass, blocked by Quaintance. Meantime, Daniel couldn't play defense. Was fouled underneath, and they'll go to the line.
Oh, man. Well, you will see. You can say that it was a good foul because he was not able to make that basket. It could have been an N1 situation there. Good thing Daniel missed that a point blank layup.
But earlier we saw Cedric Oliver not missing that step back 3.
Yeah. I like the passing of the Truth, The ball went to actually 3 hands before Andrade has an open look there, but Quintans did not give up on the play, and he was able to block the shot.
And Lenny Daniel is in pain. He has been replaced by Nguyen Tan Yang to take the free throws, and called off the bench, no problem for Nguyen Tan Yang. scoring the first of two.
Sometimes that's a ploy of the team. You know, if the player who got fouled doesn't have a pretty good percentage at the free throw line, they will put in a good free throw shooter to be able to make those two free throws.
Oh, look at Jose battling for the boards. And they'll call a foul, and one of the red shirts might be on Hammond Quaintance.
That's Raymar Jose for you, man. You see his energy. He got another offensive rebound there, and that means another possession to have a chance to score. Basketball, as they say, is a game of possessions. The team who has a lot of potential will have a lot of chance to score, and they will have a chance to win the ball game.
But then in that particular action, Cedric Oliver lost the chance to score. Coach Sabatino Chen, the new head coach of Kaohsiung Truth, very busy barking or giving instructions from the side. And they were able to do well, at least in the start of the third quarter, Coach, grabbing a 2-point lead, 48-46.
Yeah, maybe he did a good job in the locker room, you know, motivating and explaining well and trying to make his players understand their situation, what they needed to do. And, you know, his player responded well.
He's been responding well, Josh Monzon.
I like him.
I like him too.
I like him.
He's really good.
He is. He is playing on both ends.
Yes.
As they say, he's a two-way player.
We are tied at 48. Oh, lazy pass coming from Inigo, stolen by the red shirts.
Numbers
Daniel.
again.
Oh, look at that. Inigo not giving up on the play, threw a lazy pass, and then he was able to block the bigger guy on the other end. And he's telling Daniel, oh, come on, I got you.
That's what I'm saying. If you turn over the ball, you cannot just stop playing. You know, you just have to go back and try to get the ball back.
And what a way to complement the defensive stop of Inigo. Oliver hits a three.
Right.
Lead goes back to the Truth, 51-48. Monzon, he hit the three. However, Daniel will be called for the offensive foul.
Right.
Oh, tough hit. Tough hit. And Chang Hao Chun is still on the floor.
I hope he's okay. He is the only local who scored in the Kaohsiung Truth.
Right smack in the middle. So I'm checking on Lenny Daniel. He has 2 fouls. Chang Hao Chun seems to be all right. So we have a match here, Coach. 51-48, just a 3-point lead for the home team with 5:27 to go in the third.
But I like how the Truth started the third quarter. They were able to turn around the situation, their situation, and now they're up by 3.
Wesley Su is in to replace Chang. And another foul, I believe, will be called
on
against the Heat. Ooh. Unsportsmanlike foul on Josh Monzon.
He should be careful how he approached the referee. He might be called at the team here.
Exactly, and checking on the fouls of Monzon, he has 2.
Well, that's what frustration can give to a team, you know. They were up by 7 points in the end of the first half, and now they're down by 3.
And if you're Josh Monzon, you don't want Wesley Su heating up or getting his rhythm from the free throw line. We all know that Wesley Su is a good sniper, good outside shooter.
And even him, for that matter, he has to control himself. You know, you cannot be frustrated and be affected about what's happening. He have to stay positive and stay in the game.
52-48, 4-point lead for the Truth. Approaching the halfway mark of the third. Inigo going the other way, going hard to the basket. all he needed to see was Nguyen Tuang Tu Stefan looking the other way, and he goes the other.
That's his bread and butter. He bread and butter play. We know how good Inigo is in a ball screen.
Pass read well by Munson.
Numbers again. Good foul.
Oh, good foul there. That's
good
right.
Foul.
I think that was a good foul. He went for the ball.
Yeah.
Talking about Jay Wei. He had to go hard for the ball because you're going up against Lenny Daniel.
Lenny Daniel compared to, what's his name? Number 0?
Jay Wei.
He's pretty tall and taller and stronger than Wei. He's just fouling him. He's not after.
So we're checking if it was an unsportsmanlike foul, but the Saigon Heat, they're asking for this timeout. 54-48, the Truth, they're up by 6. 4:43 to go here in the third. Quick break. We'll be right back. Chang Hao Chun on your screens got winded with that collision against Lenny Daniel. Who wouldn't? I mean, Lenny Daniel, the muscular import of Saigon Heat. He's now on the line as Jay Wei, the new point guard of Kaohsiung Truth, was assessed an unsportsmanlike foul in that last piece of action. 54-49, still a 5-point lead for the Truth.
Well, he can stay in the game. Wei, I am surprised after being called by a deliberate foul, he can still stay on in the game.
Coach, I'm looking at the quarter scoring right now, and here in the third quarter, the Truth have scored 17 already versus the 6 points of the Heat.
Yes.
Only here in the third.
Yeah, only as I said, they started well in the third. Two things can happen to you at the start of the second half.
Let's see the adjustments from the red and black. They kick it out to Arnold. Shot clock down to 3. Arnold.
Good challenge on the part of Wei.
Offensive board for Daniel. Put back is good. Lead is down to 2 for the Truth, 54-52. Inigo on the right side. They go to Wesley. Su on the drive, high off the glass. That's a miss, but they get another crack here. Su is open for the 3. And the Heat will pay for that. It was bound to happen.
Right. He was able to penetrate, and then they got the offensive rebound. Oliver was wide open. Somebody rotated on him. He made that extra pass to Su, who made a 3-pointer.
Inigo is playing like a giant here in this match. On the other side, quick answer coming from Nguyen Tuang Tu Stefan.
Now Coach Chen have to make a decision here whether he will put back Hall or he will just wait for the fourth quarter to start before putting him in.
Inigo is open for the 3. Missed that one. And he knew it because he normally makes those. 3:03 to go here in the third.
As I said, Coach Chen has to make a decision if he will put back Hall. Hall only have 3 fouls, and I believe he can hold his own. He can control himself to commit that next foul.
Quaintance out to Daniel. They go to Monzon. Josh for the three. Uh-oh. He hits another three.
I believe he already scored 20-plus points in this ball game.
59-57. Inigo high off the glass. And look at the semi-stare down against Hammond Quaintance.
What's your height? Did I hear it right? Did he ask him what's your height?
Well, he missed the basket, but he'll go to the 4.5-meter line. But earlier, look at this sweet three from Josh Monzon. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Inigo's first is good. 2:35 to go in the third. 3-point lead for the Truth. Second one is up and also in. So Inigo is the one doing the damage, at least in the third quarter for Kaohsiung Truth.
Right, and he's been doing that consistently when he was playing wherever, back in his college days or even in the amateur ranks, he can consistently play like that.
Monzon from the parking lot. And Sue will be credited for the rebound.
Good box out by Wesley Sue.
Approaching the 2-minute mark. Inigo was tripped. Oh, he didn't go back on defense. Arnold on the other side. Hang time is good.
There's no call. You do not have the right to do that. You just have to go to the next play.
A minute 45 to go in the third chapter. 2-point lead for Kaohsiung Truth. 61-59. Inigo setting the table. The pick and roll with Oliver, and there was a quick foul given up. That might be on Arnold or on Daniel.
I like that particular play.
But meantime, look at that hang time coming from David Arnold. Looking for a foul, no whistle. But what a beautiful attack to the basket. The hang time, the connection.
Good thing he wasn't called for a foul there. Otherwise, it's going to be an N1 situation.
Now Hall is back on the floor to go with his partner Oliver.
With 1 minute and 37 seconds left in the third, I think it's about time for him to go back to the game. So Saigon Heat is now on penalty.
Yes, and Oliver goes 2 for 2, giving the Truth another 4-point lead. 63-59, a minute and a half to go in the third. Monzon, the hot hand. Quaintance, they're allowing him to shoot from that distance. Why not? He's been missing.
According to the scouting report, let him shoot.
Let him shoot.
This is what I'm saying, Kiki.
Go ahead, coach.
You need to space out offensively. If you have a point guard like Inigo and a post player like Hall and Jose, you have to have a spacing outside.
Give them enough space to operate. And at the same time, put yourself in a good scoring position.
Right. And for the man with the ball to spot him up.
Under a minute to play in the third, still a 4-point lead for the home team. The Heat need to heat up. Monzon might be the guy for that. And Monzon will go to the line.
Chang is a workhorse. He can work on both ends. He can score, and at the same time, he's guarding a good offensive player like Monzon.
And remember, he started the scoring for Kaohsiung Truth in the first quarter, hitting that 3.
Right, he's the only local who scored in this ball game, except for Wesley, who just scored a 3-pointer.
Split for Monzon. Cuts the lead of the Truth down to 3, 63-60.
Here we go again.
Remember, the Heat, they're in penalty.
And here's their play. It's screen the screener.
The 3 ball won't drop. Daniel on the run. They find Monzon. He accelerates. He misses. Hall for the rebound. And Inigo says, slow down. Enough time on the clock.
That's a point guard for you. You see him?
Shot clock and quarter clock are the same. It's down to 11. The pick and roll. Oliver, the jumper, the miss. And Jose will be called for the last touch.
There was Jose again trying to get the ball back again, but he tapped the ball outside, and it's Saigon's ball possession.
Heat will inbound all the way from the back. Arnold knows it. Down to 2, down to 1. He goes up for the layup, and it won't drop. So the third quarter is over with the home team, Kaohsiung Truth, hanging on to a very slim 3-point lead, 63 to 60. 30 minutes over. We got 10 more minutes to determine who will get the first win and who will continue with the losing streak. Quick break, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Fourth quarter action has already started with the home team hanging on to a very slim 3-point lead, 63 to 60. Chicory is here with Coach Koy. But now you're watching the match between Kaohsiung Truth and the visiting team, Saigon Heat, as we enter the final 10 minutes of this game. Coach, your thoughts about the first 3 quarters. How did both teams go? How come we are still here very close in this match, only 3 points separating both squads?
I would like to focus on the third quarter.
Okay.
For the Kaohsiung Truth. They started so well, they actually outscored Saigon Heat by 10 points. They scored 26 and limited to Saigon to 16 points only. That's why at the end of the third quarter, they are by 3.
Oh, and there's some color brewing or happening between Jose and Monzon. Actually, a good block coming from, or a good swipe coming from Josh. But the fighter in Raymar Jose, you know, he wouldn't back down on any battle.
Right. We can see that. We can see that to both of them. Monzon, likewise, he's a warrior. He won't back down. He won't back down. But I like what Raymar Jose did in the first possession of Saigon Heat. They went to acquaintance at the post, and he did a pretty good job defending him at the post.
And you mentioned that name, Raymar Jose. He went 2 of 2 from the last visit to the line, 65-60. 5-point lead for the Truth here in the fourth and final quarter. Again, another David and Goliath battle for the rebound. And it was won by number 2, Lu Junkwon.
He is the tallest player on the floor. You will see that the Truth is in the right direction. That's what a 10-day break or a break can do for a team, especially those teams who are struggling. They will be able to, find ways how to improve the system and improve the camaraderie of the team.
Way going one-on-one against Monzon, but that was an empty possession. Red shirts on the run. Hard bump coming from Lu Junkwon, stopping the fast break.
That was a good foul.
Good foul, indeed. Good stop.
Yeah. Good stop.
Boom.
Basic defense, he's a legit point guard, as they say, he's the first player who will use his mind, to make good decisions on the floor.
12 to shoot for the Heat. They go out to Arnold. 3-ball if it goes in, but it doesn't.
And who got the defensive rebound? It's the
smallest guy
right.
Smallest guy on the floor. They go down low to Jose. He likes the matchup against Arnold, but good defense from Arnold. Nothing there for Raymar. Oh, lazy pass by Arnold. Picked up.
2 against 1.
By
Spacing.
Oliver. Jose will score.
All right, good.
67-60. And the Heat are scoreless in the first 2 minutes of the fourth.
Yeah. Let's see if Monzon can make his 2 free throws. He got fouled by Wei.
Classic example of you reach, I teach.
Right. That's why I always teach this. You know me, I'm a defensive coach. And I will always tell my player not to reach in.
Because the moment you reach in,
right.
people as smart as Josh Monzon will take advantage. And that's the reason why he's one of the top gunners for Saigon Heat.
Yeah.
Oh, the bad thing is he was fouled
on the act of shooting
at the 3-point area.
Yes. A 3-point?
Yes.
Oh.
16 points in the third quarter alone.
Yes.
For this heritage import.
And he got 4 rebounds already and 3 assists with only 1 turnover.
How about the blocks?
Right. 2.
2, if I'm not mistaken. Because the third one, there was a foul.
It could have been, it could have been 3.
2 for 2 for Monzon from the free throw line, cutting the lead of the Truth down to 5, 67-62. 7:35 to go in the game. Baby hook by Oliver is good. 69-62, 7-point lead for the home team. On the other side, good help.
Nice.
You were talking about team defense.
Right. That's a team effort for you. You will not only notice that offensively when it comes to the assist department. You will also see that defensively. If you are willing to help each other, watch each other's back, I think that's good defense, good team defense for you.
Inigo with a cut, Inigo with a reverse. And he gives the Truth a 9-point lead, 71-62, but give credit to the passer as well.
Right, that's what I'm saying. If the ball goes to the post, there should be an action. We call it post action or weak side action. That's why Inigo was able to get open under the basket. And good thing Oliver spotted him and dish him that assist.
Unselfish play coming from Cedric Oliver. They have a 9-point lead, 71-62. And that baby is starting to fall asleep in this very heated action. And the truth is, it's a nice game. I used the monikers for both squads there.
Yes. You know, I like that. You know, I like that spot wherein the cameraman had spotted a baby. You know, I would love to. I will encourage parents to.
Bring your kids.
Bring your kids here. Get your children into sports
early.
It will, early. It will, you know, do them good.
Trust Coach Koy. He knows what he's talking about. Battle for the rebound.
And who is in that action again? It's Raymar Jose.
Against Hammond Quaintance.
If you're a coach, you will love to have a player like Raymar Jose.
I mean, he's tall, but his counterparts are.
But the heart, his heart is
huge.
Yeah, he won't give up in a play. He will still try to get the ball, you know, and that's a hassle for you.
And in fairness to the other side, Hammond Quaintance is actually challenged against the intensity of Raymar Jose. Look at him asking for that ball each and every time he goes inside, and he will be called.
Warning, technical already.
For delay of game.
You cannot hold the ball after making a shot. That's a technical already. Was it?
Oh, it's a warning, I believe.
It's a warning.
Okay. He was so happy with that exchange against Raymar Jose that he had to hold the ball again.
So the Saigon Heat shifted into the zone defense. Let's see if the Truth can hit those outside shots and maybe break that zone defense.
Empty possession for the Truth on the last side, on the last possession rather. One's on for the three. Shorten that one. Here comes Oliver.
Numbers.
Back to Oliver. Oliver with a slam.
Now, the Truth should be quick in their transition defense because playing a zone defense against a zone defense, it's a pass break point. It's a pass break alignment. They need to do a good job in their transition defense, communicating well who's going to get who.
And to your point, it was 2 points for Hammond Quaintance, but Cedric Oliver is down on the floor. Not sure if he got hit on the breadbasket.
I like the gesture of the head coach of Saigon Heat. He wanted to help his opponent player by asking his PT to help Oliver.
That's what
this
league is all about.
Yes. You're promoting sportsmanship, you know.
So we'll check on that one.
Boom.
Oh, an accidental hit by Hammond Quaintance as his elbow found the throat of Oliver after taking the follow-up shot, or after taking that shot. And Oliver is still on the bench.
I like what's going on the Truth bench. You see, the head coach, Coach Chen, is talking to one player, and the other players are huddling up. And that's what the team should be. You know, they will, if they have a chance to communicate with one another, they have to do that, you know. Huddle.
Looking at Cedric Oliver, Coach Koy, he seems to be okay because with 5:47 to go and only a 6-point lead, and he's actually playing well. Cedric Oliver, you do not have the luxury to sit him down.
Right, and you know, I can feel, you know, his energy, his willingness, his desire to win is rubbing off me. I can feel that.
Exactly.
You know?
They go to the corner. No three there.
Good pass.
Oh, way missing. Oliver with a putback.
That's a good play, good basketball for the Truth. 3 seconds.
The spin. And foul will be called against.
Good call. Good call. Good call.
But earlier, Coach Away with a miss. Oliver with the putback.
It came from timeout. It looks like it's Coach Chen diagram, a great play there.
So we have a timeout here, 5:24 to go in the ball game. 75-67, 8-point lead for the home team.
Saigon still has a lot of time to be able to climb back in this ball game.
One basket at a time.
Right, right. And one possession by possession. If nothing happened, if they made a basket, they need to think stops on the defensive end. If they cannot find a basket there, turn over the ball or miss a shot, they still need to make a stop at the defensive end.
Now, if you're Coach Sabatino Chen, you have an 8-point lead. It's not yet time to celebrate.
Right, right. They're not yet out of the woods, and they need to play aggressive basketball as how they started in the third quarter. So they just have to be consistent in that, sustain that good start in the third, and hopefully be able to get that elusive first win.
I've heard this from other coaches. You don't play for the score. You play for the point.
Right.
So regardless of whether you're down or you're up, every possession, your objective is to put that ball inside the hoop.
Basically, basketball is putting the ball into the hoop, right?
And so far, both teams are doing it well, but
yes,
just here in the fourth quarter, the Truth are getting, I mean, they have the better end of the deal, at least in that exchange.
They were able to get their rhythm in the third. Coach Chen have done a good job in explaining and trying to make his player understand their situation and know what to do on the floor. That's why they were able to climb back, and now they're up by 6 points.
Two different stats in that one single action for Daniel. Offensive board and a putback. And the lead is down to 6 for the Truth, 75-69. Floater. Oh, he babied that one. Inigo stopping the attack of Lenny. And good duty foul coming from Inigo.
Right, yeah, we've noticed this from the start, that Saigon Heat is attacking the defense of the Truth. Now that's a good way of stopping their attack. You know, the Truth will not, will do something just to not force the Saigon Heat to get their momentum back.
On the line is Lenny Daniel, and he will be tested here in the final 4:49 if he, together with Monzon, Arnold, and Quintans can bring back the Heat in the game and salvage or get the elusive first win.
Right. Well, so far Daniel is doing well in the free throw line. Only the question here is he will be able to sustain his energy, his focus on the game. He cannot worry about the things he cannot control. He just have to focus on himself. On both ends. That's how he will be able to help his team to get that elusive win.
75-70. Lead is down to 5.
The referees is also doing a good job.
Oh, yes.
You know, we need to give credit to the referees. They're trying to protect the players. They spotted wet spot. They will call the mop man to wipe the floor.
Thank you for giving me that cue. Hats off to Stephen Ewan. Referee Stephen Ewan from Hong Kong, Nelson Chan from Malaysia, and referee Steve Goh from Singapore. 75-72. The lead is down to 3 for the home team.
Now, Coach Chen again. I've noticed that Hall is on the bench. They needed a rebounder there. You know, the end of a good defense is a defensive rebound.
Inigo with a miss. Chance here for the Heat to tie if they hit a 3. Arnold gives it to Daniel.
Gotta help.
Lenny with a spin. The layup is out.
That's good. That's good.
Here comes Cedric.
Now Truth has a number. Oh no!
That was an open lane for Cedric Oliver.
It was like, you know, what you call this? The Red Sea.
parting of the Red Sea. 77-72, and a foul will be called against Wesley Su. Against Josh Munson. I like what Josh did there. He knew that he had an advantage on speed. The beauty of changing direction. Misdirection. There you go.
Well, the ploy of the Truth defensively, once the ball goes to the wing, they are forcing the ball to the sideline and to the baseline because they wanted to establish the help side defense.
77-72, still anybody's ball game here, Coach Koy.
Yes, the Truth, yeah. Hall is already in the ball game. That's what they needed. They needed to get rebounds, control the boards. Let's see if they're going to Hall again at the post.
We have an eternity of basketball with 3:41 to go.
Good call by the refs. You cannot hold or put your hand. I'm talking about defensive player on the ball. You cannot put your hand on the dribbler. It's a foul.
I like this matchup of the guards. Inigo against Nguyen Tuang Tu Stephen. But Oliver missing the three, the tap by Hall. It goes into the wrong hands.
Attack.
Counter-attack here. Jay Wei fouled by Arnold. Not too sure if it was a good foul to give. Is it?
Are they in penalty? No, they're not yet in penalty. Now the Truth is in penalty. They have to be really careful on the defensive end, not to give up fouls that easily, especially if the Monday foul is a good free throw shooter. It's still 3 minutes and 28 seconds to go in the ball game. And a lot of things can happen with 3 minutes.
Hall gives it to Oliver with 9 to shoot. Cedric on the drive, off his leg. And that ball will go back to the Heat.
I like that situation. We're in a big-to-big dribble handoff. The defense switch. Now Oliver has an open lane to the basket. The only thing is he fumbled and turned over the ball.
Later, if we have a dead ball, I'm going to ask you a very important question, especially about Kaohsiung Truth, because this is going to be a tough weekend for them. In the meantime, back to live play here. Arnold for the three. And none of that.
That's what Hall can give to a team. You know, standing at 7 feet, he can easily get those, secure those defensive rebounds.
Now look at that connection between Inigo and Oliver. Inigo saw the defenders, their backs were turned. He found Oliver. Cedric with a fake up. And he'll go to the line. So we have a dead ball here. If Kaohsiung Truth end up winning this game, they're coming back here tomorrow on the same court to go against Ala Pilipinas. First time that they will go back-to-back games.
They should feed from that win. It should have they can get that much needed motivation coming into the game against Alab tomorrow. You know, and I believe the coaching staff of Truth has the ability to turn things around, to be able to explain to their players what they should bring in. You know, come ball game tomorrow against the Alab team.
Let me use your word. What you bring to the game. Hammond Quaintance brought his A game here, and he continues to play his A game, throwing down that ball with a slam, and the lead is down to 2.
That's why Saigon Heat got him as an import. You know, because they believe that Quaintance has the ability to bring the level up of his team in this season.
We are in the twilight zone. Final 2 minutes or even less in this match. Home team up by 2. The pass by Inigo. And Jay Wei couldn't handle the pass. The ball will go back to Saigon Heat.
Well, I believe Inigo made a good decision there. The bad thing there, Wei wasn't able to catch the ball. But it was, you know, open. They could have made easy 2 points there.
The dunk earlier by Hammond Quaintance, cutting the lead of the Truth down to 2. Chance here for the Heat to tie or even take the lead. Daniel, the Euro step, and we are tied at 77.
I still wanted to see the Truth helping out on defense. They knew that the import of Saigon, Daniel and Quaintance have gotten their rhythm.
Jose, the extra pass to Hall. I love the connection between the big guys of the Truth in Oliver, Jose, and Derek Hall.
You know, I had a chance to see Raymar Jose when he was still in college.
Okay.
I didn't know that he has the ability to be able to defend a guard like Arnold in this ball game. I just saw him, defending big guys like him.
But
in
to
the paint.
guard a point guard, a
Right.
quick one in David Arnold. Oh, that's
Well,
tough.
That's tough.
So split there for Derek Hall, giving the Truth a 1-point lead, 78-77 as we approach, we're only down to the final minute of this game. Arnold on the move. But that's a miss there. Hall for the board.
I like how Wade defended Arnold. He did not foul. He didn't commit a foul there. He got beaten off a dribble, but he just stood there and tried to challenge the shot of Arnold, and he did a good job there. And they were able to get the rebound, and on the other end, put Hall in the free throw line for a possible 3-point lead with only 33 seconds left.
It's really a luxury if you have a tall player like Derek Hall, because in that last save by Monzon, the ball was so high for everyone to reach, but not for Derek Hall. He's on the line right now. He makes the first, giving the Truth a 2-point lead, 79-77.
Now they are not out of the woods yet. They need to make a stop on the defensive end.
Now they have a 3-point lead, 80-77 with 33.8 ticks to go. Without second guessing, Coach Anthony Garbelotto of Saigon Heat, with that much time, Coach, on the board to educate our viewers who are enjoying this match, do you go for the quick 2 or do you go for that tying 3?
Well, if he can go for a quick 2, much better. That's 2 for 1, as they say, because there's almost 34 seconds left in the game clock. If they can go for a quick 2, much better. Play good defense on the other end, and then they will have a chance to win the ball game or tie it.
What would be a quick 2 for you? Let's qualify that. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. We got 33.8.
I would go for Daniel at the shaded.
And then how many seconds should you eat on the clock?
If they can hit it straight from the inbound pass to the shaded, much
So
better.
we're talking 2-3 seconds.
Yes.
Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
But if he has an option, he should have an option here for a 3-pointer if it won't work.
Well, if Monzon is open,
or they can do this. If they can score 2 points, even if it's not a quick 2, they can try to steal the ball on an inbound from Saigon and then foul.
So lots of options, and we're just sharing it with you guys because for sure these coaches also know those options.
Right.
They go to Monzon. Clock is down to 28. Arnold with a fake. They go to Daniel inside. Extra pass to Quaintance. And they were able to do it in about 9 seconds.
Right. Yeah. So
that was
now,
precise.
We've talked about this even before they inbounded the ball. Okay, if they won't be able to hit a quick 2, all right, they need to deny first the inbound pass. Maybe they can do a one trap and then try to steal the ball. If not, foul them.
Wait for a few seconds, right?
Yeah, maybe they will still have like a good 10 seconds left in the game clock, and they will still have a chance to steal the game from the Truth.
80-79. No more timeouts for both teams. 1 point lead for the Truth. 24 seconds to go. Ball is with the side of Saigon Heat.
Now I know Coach Anthony knows the situation. They do not have a timeout anymore. So what he is telling his players is their next play. What happened after they play defense here? What's gonna happen? So maybe they're just gonna attack now. Defensively, the Truth, Coach Chen should be able to remind his players that they should run back on defense, whatever happens here in their offense.
So remember, after this game, Kaohsiung Truth will be going up against Ala Pilipinas tomorrow. Their first back-to-back games here in the ASEAN Basketball League. Here we go, the inbound, the tap out by Quaintance.
It's too off. He should be so deep so that he will have a space to pop out just in case he got denied.
Inigo almost losing that ball. And duty foul given up by Monzon.
Did you see how Monzon fouled Inigo? You know, Inigo can't do anything about it. He just stared at him, you know, because he cannot lose his head. They have a pretty good chance of getting that elusive W.
And Inigo hits the first of 2 free throws.
Now the Truth should be
ready on the other side.
They have to do a good job defensively here. They cannot foul right away. They need to force the Saigon Heat work on the clock.
13 seconds to go. Truth up by 3.
No threes, no threes.
Puts on for 3. Air ball. Nobody touched that ball. Josh Monzon asking for a foul. No whistle. The ball will swing back to the Truth. Slow-mo here.
And this is what I'm talking about early on. You know, the positive attitude. You cannot lose hope even if there's only 7 seconds left in the ball game. Saigon has to play really, really good defense here. Deny all the outlet receivers and try to get the ball and make a 3-pointer.
Force a 5-second violation, right?
Right.
Here we go.
Or force a 5-second violation. There he is.
Foul given up by Lenny on Cedric, and Cedric will go to the line. Coach Anthony Garbelotto trying to figure out what other tricks he could pull out from his bag,
right,
to salvage this game. Now, if Oliver hits at least 1 free throw, it might be over.
Right, it might be over.
It will be a two-possession game.
Yes, yes. You know what I was thinking when I if I'm going to coach this kind of a ball game in this kind of situation, I will foul. Put my opponent in the free throw if I'm up by 3, even if I'm up by 3.
To pressure them.
Yes. Right now it's for
4-point
pretty
lead.
much a ball game OW for the Truth.
And Nguyen Tuong to Stefan with a 3. And I think they need to.
As a coach, I believe in the saying that it's not over until it's over.
And
until the fat lady sings.
Exactly.
You know? You cannot play defense like that, you know.
So 83-82 because of that 3 ball by Nguyen Tuang to Stefan.
You might be able to learn from that kind of situation. I'm talking about the truth here, and especially Inigo, you know, playing that kind of defense there. He just allowed his man to take that easy 3-pointer. He needs to challenge it. It's not over until it's over.
Now Chan, Hao Chun goes 0 for 2, and Kaohsiung Truth escapes with a 1-point win, 83-82. But more than the winning margin, Coach, they were able to get the first elusive W, giving Coach Sabatino Chen his first win.
That's right. Now, they have to understand that they still need to turn things around. I mean, you know, they just have to not be contented of this first win of the season, of their stint in the ABL. They still need to focus for their game for tomorrow against the ABL Alab Pilipinas.
The yellow and white of Kaohsiung Truth, they are now at 1 and 4, while Saigon Heat is now 0 and 4 as they drop their 4th game. Remember, every team will play 20 elimination games. 2 of the 6 teams will drop out of the race. The playoffs, the semis, will be a best of 3, 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3, and the finals will be best of
5.
There you go.
Best of 5.
Hachi Inigo, Neymar, Jose, the Heritage Imports of Kaohsiung Truth, giving a good account of themselves, helping the men in yellow and white get their first win. So from the warm-ups, we saw all these, Coach Anthony Garbelotto shaking hands of our referees, the huddles, the timeouts, the coaching. And what a beautiful game we witnessed, both ends of the floor, defense, offense. And after the 40-minute game, Coach Sabatino Chen, they defeated the men in red and black, the Saigon Heat, led by Cedric Oliver, getting their first win in the ASEAN Basketball League. And tomorrow, Kaohsiung Truth, led by Raymar Jose, will battle Ala Pilipinas. For Coach Koy Manal, Chicky Reyes here saying thank you very much for watching the ABL.